Hi everyone, my name is Lindsay Cote. I'm from Calgary, Alberta. I'm in Calgary, Alberta right now, but I'm just like totally in here for a bit. I just wanted to come say and let you guys know that you know, because I care. I really do care for myself, and I care for other people out there that care for themselves. Because when you work hard in your life and you don't want to let anyone get in the way of your work and of how proud you pray and how hard you work, especially when you pray hard and you don't give up, and you kind of like go out to feel sorry for someone sometimes, you know, um, be careful who you let in your life. I'm gonna say for this, for instance, because I've had someone in my life. I've had this young street kid in my life. You know what I mean? Because I used to be a part of the street, and I am the street. When you grow up in Calgary, Alberta, one of the most biggest, beautiful cities in Canada. You know what I mean? It's a lot. But when you meet someone and you feel sorry for somebody, really, because they'd have your back and stuff like that. Well, you know, it's not easy. Just like it's kind of like being in recovery and going and someone asking for help and stuff like that. It's a whole different take, because when you're in recovery in AA, whatever it is, people can say something to you that'll just fucking you'll kill yourself, or you'll go out and screw up and start using again. It's just kind of like that. Well, this story is about kind of like that. Well, here I'll tell you. Well, I had this guy in my life. His name is Brendan James Brown, right? Brendan James Brown, and he's from Hamilton. Where is that? Hamilton. Where is this? Hamilton in Ontario. Yeah, he's part of the Weston Preston Boys, sort of like that. Big thing is you know what I mean. I found this boy out in the streets in Calgary here with nothing. Didn't have no family. Didn't even know who his family was. Didn't even have a fucking clue who it was. Boy, oh God, I've had a heart for this boy for so long, and I just felt so bad for him. I felt like so bad that my heart was all about him. Everything was about him. Yeah, and but this gets serious to me, pretty serious to me, and this could be serious to you. And I just like to pray for help and guidance. But I'm gonna say to you, this boy came into my life. I was just got my 6 month key tag for recovery. Yeah. My 6 month key tag for recovery, the blue key tag, especially when you get your first blue key tag for recovery, is like the best thing you could ever get. Well, this is like one of the moments I could ever have. And plus, I thought I had my new best friend in my life. He was like, he's straight, like he's a mulatto boy. He's part white and he's part black. And then, he's just, I don't know. But, like, he was just a friend. That's all I want was just a friend. I don't want like someone to just like think that I'm gonna hit on him or fucking be around him because I need to fucking be with him. I'm not this type of person to be with him. I just want to be with me. I just want a friend. I'm not that bad looking of a person. I think that it's more of what's inside. But what got me was the part when he fucking you know told me that like fucking he's gonna have my house, have everything, have my family, have even me. I was like, I looked at him, I just laughed. Right? I was like, are you fucking kidding me? Get the fuck out of my house right now. Excuse my language, but that's what I said. Excuse my language, yeah. But I couldn't handle this boy after that. But after that, I felt really bad because I fell off that night. I fell off and I started smoking crack that night. And I felt so fucking bad with my life. I just thought, holy fuck, this is like so stupid, right? I'm so dumb. And I was like, what am I gonna do with my life? I was just so like lost. And I was like, what am I gonna do? But I just, got so mad. I just fucking cursed in my life, and I was just like, oh, I just fucking hated him. I was like, fucking die, you fucking bastard. I couldn't believe I trusted you. I fucking gave you fucking the best of me. You can't fucking like yourself. You can't even fucking accept what's fucking good for you. I thought to myself, excuse my language. and he didn't. You know, like I couldn't believe, but what I was going through, because you know what, I was like, you know, what am I doing hanging out with him? Like, he thinks I like him. I don't think so. No, I am fucking better than that. Like, I like myself. You know, I was on the streets for a long time. Damn, I used to be a hoe down on fucking on high track or a mid track downtown. But you know, I don't hoe around no more. I don't need to do any of that. But I'm just saying to you that it's just what I used to do. I'm not going to be ashamed. You guys can all make fun of me. I don't give a damn, because you know what? End of the day, I'm going to come out on top of. Big thing is, there is that, you know, you got to be careful who your best friends are, because you know when they are there for you, you really think I thought he was there for me for the aesthetic. I guess he wasn't. He really wasn't. He really broke my heart. He really used me, and he really broke my heart. And I thought, holy cow, what am I going to do with this? What am I going to do with my life? You know, he lied and said that, you know what I mean? When he was almost sick, he was almost dead. He almost died. Saved his life. Saved his life. You know, I could have just said, go down to Alpha House, get out of my house. I don't know you. Get the hell out. You know, but I was like, no, you can stay here. You can stay here. But just, you know, I said, if you ever get better, but, you know, I told him just to believe, because I believe. I have a good intuition of just believing, right? I believe in, like, the harshest, you know, and I believe in the harshest, you know, God that I know there is, and that's God that's up above, right? And, you know, I told him, I think they're gonna get better. Just believe. I said, but you know, I just want you to do one thing: just be yourself and stay the same. Like, just be the kind of person that I know that you are now, and then, you know, everything will work out. I promise you, we'll have everything we want. You know, things were going a little bit of a ways, and it just didn't work out. You know, what happened was, he started thinking he was better than me. Like, I was like, oh my God. I was like, okay, well, I can correct him, but you know, it didn't work out. He just fucking says, well, get out of here. You're not my mother. Get out of my life. You know what I mean? Then he's like this acting better than me. I was like, oh my God. I said, are you serious? Because I thought he was gonna take care of me. I was like, I think I'd put everything down. And he didn't really, you know. Then he started calling himself the evil Antichrist. Because, you know, they said that big old story about saying, oh, well, I'm going to be, I got healed. I'm better. You know, a big miracle. Anyone goes through that shit. But, you know, he ain't no evil Antichrist. He's trying to, you know, use a little bit of spirits, but that can be fucking taken back, and that's going to be shut off. But, you know, like, I will not put up with that. So people just give in. I don't. But, you know, I've just had enough of this two-facedness with, you know, friends. You know, you guys just watch your friends, and I always going to say, you know, don't let them fucking, like, you know, your friends get in the way of your best friend's best friend, you know what I mean? Or your friends, you know, watch who you let in your best friends in your circle, you know, and, you know, fight for your friends, you know, fight for them. You know, I don't believe in, like, some people just coming in and then saying, oh, just because you know, your friends want my friends. I said, no, they don't want you. Okay. They don't even know you. I noticed pattern here. It's called breaking the circle. And that's what you're doing. You're getting in the way of people's intuition and feelings. You do not interact and corrupt healing. You know what I mean? I really believe in healing. When someone's healing and doing something, and they should fucking be respecting that shit and knowing that it needs to be stable. It needs to keep that connection. You know what I mean? That connection of healing when there's a fight going on, or people used to fight and people come in and they start fucking fighting again. No, that shit needs to stop. You know, I'm saying that needs to stop. It needs to stop because it needs to stop now. And I'm saying, like, when they're friends and they're, you know, they're sticking up for each other, looking out for each other, you know, someone will try and come in and say, you know, like, hey man, that's our business. That's none of your business. You need to stop, back up, and say, yeah, I did. And I would say, yeah, that is true, man. You know, we're good. We're getting better. Can you accept that? Yeah, because you know what? We're gonna still hang out. Do you want to hang out still? Because you can, because you know we're gonna rub it in your face, because that's what healing is about. We're gonna fucking get through this, whether you like it or not. That is a friendship. That is solid friendship. That is the best friendship. That's this friendship that you could die for, you can dream of. You know, apparently this is what the friendship was about with him. He wasn't about like dying. He was going out just he didn't like life at all. And I was like, well, so it's not my fault you're still alive. I said, well, he found his family and stuff like that. You know, my heart was even broken more because I really put my work onto him. I really thought he was my son. He was supposed to be my street son. He was supposed to be like all that, but I think he was embarrassed. I was like, well, I don't care. Well, you know, if you're embarrassed me, I said, tell me, let me know. I will back off. Do you want to be friends still? We don't have to be friends. I said, we don't have to do anything. Just let me know. I will fucking leave you alone. Leave you alone forever, eternally, with anything. You know, and he said no, and he kept on stalking me, right? And I was like, okay, well, maybe he wants to change, and he didn't want to. I thought he would change, but he didn't because he couldn't handle the discipline that I was giving him, which was respect me, right? Respect me, respect your mother, you know, and I'll take care of you. You'll have everything you want. I don't care, you know. Like he just thought that, you know, he could walk all over his mother and just treat her like shit, and just, you know, like I fed that boy a hot plate, gave him like brand new clothes, took him shopping, treated him nice, you know, like I was a really great mother. I thought I was a great mother, but I guess I was just a mark and I was like nobody. You know, he really thought he was a pimp playing me, but you know, he didn't play me because I just cut him short and I just said, stop. This is ridiculous. I said, you're not about the street. I said, why do you want to do this? This is not about how you want to look about things, and you don't want to like hurt yourself because you're really you're really not bothering me, but you're trying to, you know. But you know, it's not gonna fucking go anywhere. It's just gonna go on between of just minusing everything out about you, and everything is like your life. Don't hurt yourself. I thought, right? I don't care who you is, but don't hurt yourself because anyone in their right mind wouldn't fall for your lying story, Brendan. Okay, you're a liar, a psychopathic liar. You know, you don't need to lie. You don't have to like even use people's problems. Don't even use my problems, you know. What I'm gonna say is that, you know, I always have to say is that, you know, you can't use your best friends. You can't even use your street mother. You never use your street mamas. You respect your street mamas. You know, if this kid knew how fucking important the street mama is to his pimp family, he would be like fucking just put in his place. But I didn't even go that far to even get a hold of them. So I know a few girls that could do it. Oh yeah, I know probably a few girls that do it. You know, because who knows? I'm just worried about just letting it go. Hopefully, he just lets it go. Because right now, if it goes any further, you know, it's gonna get worse. It's gonna get worse for who knows him. You know, but I'm gonna say like I don't let no one fuck with your magic, you guys. Yeah. People like that like to fuck with your magic, like to take your magic and like to say, fuck you, man. You can't let that happen. No. He thinks he's got a piece of magic, but I know what? I'm just gonna pray hard for my life and pray hard for my family and my mother because I love my mother and I respect her more than that, you know. You know, I would never let, you know, so we got into a fight and argued and stuff like that, but we can learn. We can learn. She's still alive, you know. We could learn to like each other and still have that moment of education of thoughts or dreams or whatever in my life, instead of thinking of the past of what happened to me in my life, you know, what happened in my life in my past, you know, like, you know, you can't always just be like, you know, hurtful to people, you know, from one lives. I think, you know, you can't always be doing that. You know, I've learning to let go of my past, you know, like I've had things happen to me when I was, you know, a kid, you know, I have to say, okay, it's all right. You know, like, you know, I was thinking apologizing to me and I'm just really happy about that. Oh, that he or she is going to be taking because damn, I've been waiting for that long time. Yeah. So, you know, I like to give information is that, you know, like stand your ground when you have people in your life. Make sure that you interact with them. And then when they disagree with you, walk away. Let them know. Let them know that you will not gonna take no shit from them. Because when you start twisting your heart up, you're gonna fucking get your heart lost up and lost shit, you know. Because when this kid hurt my feelings, I was fucking devastatingly hurt. Now I'm just getting this feeling like he's gonna act all better than me because you know he's got up in Nova Scotia there, but you know that I don't give a damn. You know, like that doesn't leave me no fucking respect. These you're gonna make me choose up to people that I don't even need to choose up down. I don't think so. You know, I don't need to respect him. And if any of that crapola in that area and any kind of different differences follows into his direction isn't fucking right. And ain't no one about to be on the block with that attitude. No one is going to be fucking representing anyone or no fucking representing fucking attitude. It's all about fucking love, respect. You know, respect and no more love. But you know, and listening to the older people. Listening to the older people, that's what it's about. You know, and that kid doesn't listen. He don't listen to what is good for him. He takes and takes and takes and takes and takes and takes. You know, he talks about having nothing. That kid had a silver spoon in his fucking mouth. Little bastard, you know, I don't like that guy. I don't care if he dies. Fuck, I really don't. I fucking don't because he threatens me a lot. He wants to fight me. You know, saved his life and fucking now he wants to fucking fight me. I don't fucking like it. I don't pray for any kind of bullshit like that. You know, I just think that people that waste energy like that are worthless, and I think that the energy should be put to fucking something better because it's not good what they're using their energy for, and it's a very big cost of reality. Yeah, you know, black magic. Yeah, you play with black magic, you play with fuck with evil. Yeah, your soul goes black. And you don't see anything. You see all probably just the shades, not in the human color. Okay, don't get me wrong. The shades of black and white. That's what you see. And you don't see no colors. It's all black and white. So I'm saying you guys want to fuck with evil. You guys think you're good. You're not. And you guys don't get smart and spirited. This is this fucking kid is starting to think he can fuck with. And I told him, I said, don't you even go that far. You know, when you get healed from people that help you, when you get another chance at life, you take a good chance and shot and you just start helping other people with life. That's what you got to do. That is your mission. Since you've got the chance at life second time, you make that chance happen and you start sending that message out there to other people that you've got a second chance at life. And you just start helping other people live, you know, and he's certainly just fucking treated me like shit. I was like, fuck, this kid is just fucking stupid. Fucking, what a dummy, I thought. Fuck, you were just fucking retarded, I thought. I was like, well, fuck this. I don't like like that. You know, he's not ready for the thing there, but you know what? I asked him is not to swear at me in my fucking house. You know, respect me. I do a lot. I feed you. I clothe you. I give you a place. I help you get a place. I help you fucking find yourself clothes. I help you do this. I really like myself, and I really like to continue. And I must, you know, like say that you don't need to put up with people's fucking shit when they're lousy. Just put it right on them right away. Even your kids out there, mamas, put it right on them. Your street kids, especially, put it right on them. People in adoption ceremony too, in the foster home care, put it right on them. Yeah, mothers, put it right on because you know you treat them good, they'll be just treating you like garbage, and pretty soon, you know, but next thing you know, they'll be dead. They'll be trying to kill you. They'll be trying to kill you. You're putting you somewhere and getting you nice and ready to just to kill you. And I'm gonna be like, oh, holy cow, what am I gonna do with this kid here? You know, but I'm gonna say out there is that, yeah, his name is Brendan James Brown or Palmer, whatever it is. I really cared for this kid at one time point. Now he doesn't give me a chance, you know, like I get this image inside my mind, like he's trying to hurt my favorite person, right? Which is someone that everyone cares about, someone that gave them life is my mom. Yeah. And you guys love your mothers. I'm gonna tell you guys that right now. If you guys don't love your mothers, you're gonna regret it. And I'm just saying this guy is trying to like use I think he's trying to hurt someone that I really love more, right? Like he doesn't want me to have any love at all. Like, you know, I look at like this doesn't make sense, but I look at Jesus as my dad, right? I really do. I look at Jesus as my dad, but you know, I am you guys can all you people, but you know, I'm gonna say I've gotten attachments, you know, I've seen the white buffalo calf woman for myself in my very own eyes. She came to me live, like life in real life. I've seen her in the sky. You know, right? It is well, Calgary, Alberta is close to the mountains, so she comes. You know, she floats around. You know, she's a beautiful woman, but you know, we were scared of each other. I was scared of her because I was like, oh my god, you got to be careful how you look at her, right? But you know, I won't let anyone take advantage of that. You know what I mean? Like people like that are evil. You know, or they want to take advantage of you. They want to take advantage of your higher power. They don't want to have you see you have nothing. But you know, I'm gonna say that you know you guys don't need to give up. Don't you ever give in to fucking you know cancer. Don't ever give in to cancer. That fucking shit will kill you. You gotta beat cancer. You gotta beat it. Like me and like you know like us, like everyone, like all of us. You know we can do it. You know we help out people. You know we beat it up, you know, but we don't need to take shit from fucking people that don't like reality and don't like rules and don't like anything. If you don't like it, then you know what? There's the fucking door. Get out. Cause you know what? I ain't supporting your fucking ass. And you ain't supporting me. And you ain't gonna support any of my friends because you don't even know what the fucking the word support is, and they don't fit a sentence to you. So, you know, let me show you the fucking because I don't think you can make it. Get out. You know, and I just say that I love my mother very much. I don't give a shit about my brother Steven, but I love my mother a lot. Um, I love children, I really do. I don't love a big whack of them. I think one of them is good enough to love, you know, and to take care of, you know. I'm working on that. You know, in adoptions, you know, is just be careful, you mothers out there too. Yeah, with don't let your children like walk all over you. You know, if they're adopted and they find their other family, that breaks your heart, doesn't it? Yeah. Well, it really broke my heart. It really fucking got me. um, I really lost everything in my hope in my life. Holy cow! I really just about you know cancer just about got me, and I was like, no, I can't let it. Can't let it. Can't let it. You know, and I just really had to just say, well, look, this kid don't want me in my life. This kid don't want me in his life, and I just gotta say, I gotta like myself. I don't need to like this guy at all. Like he's not a friend at all. Like and the thing is that you know what I mean. He's black, and he just thought he was better than all of us. He thought like he's better than. And I was like, you fucking crazy? Are you kidding me? You think because mostly black people are on fucking TV and showing everything you're fucking great and special? You're not. You know we have fucking better ways. Okay, you know who helped you here? The native people. You're fucking like you're helped, you're better, you're cured, and you think you're better than all of us? I don't think so. Regardless, you're not. You know, you know the those black people that are prejudiced. You don't know us. You know, you don't know any of us. We fucking help a lot of people. We cure people from what do we see? We have from HIV, from all this shit. You know, we help people. They get better a lot. You know, we don't put up with that shit, you know, whether you like it or not. Even if you don't like it, I don't care. It's still gonna happen, you know. But we don't need to be on TV, like, you know, with attention that way because we don't, right? You know, we don't need to have that. What I'm gonna say is that it broke my heart. It's been going on for a while. So if you guys are having a problem out there, if you guys are having a problem out there, you guys should seriously get to like yourselves and whatever. Just keep praying hard. Like just pray. That's all you gotta do is pray as hard as you can. Cause I prayed as hard as I can. And damn, and I just prayed really hard. That's all I did was prayed my hardest. It's just all about sweating. Sweating, that's what it is. You just sweat, 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 drink lots of water, right? We practice the four elements: earth, air, fire, water. Fourth, fifth element, love, right? Love is what you do, right? You love, what do you do? Because when you pray for something to the creator, you pray and you give yourself to the creator. We call it Tokayate, the Tokayate is the first people, it is the rocks, right? And we worship the womb. It give us the womb. We all go in, right? And the elder runs it how he runs to run it. Yeah, the sweat lodge is helping me. Yeah, it is. It's really helping me a lot. But I drink a lot of water. I do a lot of meditation. You know, I do a lot of meditation. I do a lot of praying. I have a lot of meditation. I shower lots. I just like drinking water. Water is an element. Water is medicine, right? But you got to practice all five elements, right? You got to do the fifth element, the five elements. Earth, air, fire, water. And then you go in Indian sweat lodge, and and then you go pray in there, and you talk to the white buffalo calf woman, and then you pray to her, and you just say, and you pray to her, and you thank her for the breath of say my father Jesus, right? That's why I look at him. I look at him as my dad. I really do. I don't care what anyone says. All you preachers out there, shit, get away. Because I am not gonna listen to you. I'm gonna stand there. I'm gonna pray as hard as I can, and I don't care what you say. Because I like myself, and I think that I've got a chance, and I like my dad. I don't care. You're not gonna take my dad away from me. So this is what I believe in. So I'm not perfect. That's what he says. It's like he's gonna weigh us out by the commandments, and he's gonna weigh us out by the love of what we've been doing for our life. That's what he's gonna do. So all the people out there with love and whatever, that's what he's gonna weigh us out of the 10 commandments, and he's gonna weigh us for love. If you broke one of the commandments, you broke all of them. But other than that, it doesn't really matter, right? Because as long as you're just working towards life, he's gonna be happy. He's gonna be happy. You know what I mean? And or maybe he's gonna be surprised if you're not happy, but you're working towards it, right? Yeah. So yeah, that's all I'm gonna say is that like for his name is Brendan James Brown, yeah, from Calgary, Alberta. Is that it really broke my heart that I had to this kid really used me, you know what I mean? And one time, and I was like, do that to me. I was like, what did you? Because you made me call myself a goof. I said, sweetie, he was gonna murder us. Yes, there's a guy in my house who he got his face cut, right? Because he said to this guy, like, please give myself to one, don't to my woman. Well, this guy just got out of the penitentiary. Yeah, got out of the pen fresh. And he was being nice to his lady. And these guys in the pen, yeah, you don't want to play with them. They want to be nice to ladies, you know what I mean? And he was just being respectful. And yeah, well, my ex street son just got real mad. And he said, please don't get myself. And he pulled attitude and he got a knife to the face. And I was like, shit, damn. I said, fucking wrong, right? Well, that's what happened. And he blamed me for that. And I said, I had nothing to do with that, right? Nothing. And then he told everyone in Nova Scotia that I had everything to do with that. I said, sweetie, I said, you were sick in my house. You had a blood clot and you came to my house and you're crying to me. Okay. I prayed for you. I prayed for you to get better. I gave that girl a cigarette when she helped you. It's all I had to give. I didn't have to give her anything. I don't pay money for this stuff. I told him, you don't pay for this stuff. It's free. You do it for good karma. You don't do that. You don't ask for money for prayers. You don't ever have to ask for that. But I just couldn't put up with it because he just was like, well, where's all the money for all his prayers? I'm like, no, I don't think so. I said, you're stupid. I said, you don't ever ask for this stuff. I said, don't ever talk, even front or even acknowledge that to me. And I was just like, well, I can't put up with this anymore. And the next thing you know, he was just getting real more violent and he kept coming back. And he just, he was just, he would say he was sorry, but he wasn't. And he would always walk away fighting and would always walk away from each other. So I couldn't bear to fucking just see him, you know what I mean, like that. But you know what I mean. I thought, well, this kid's gotta need help, right? I was like, you know, I'm gonna pull a fucking street mom. I'm gonna get his ass kicked. I'm gonna get some boys to fucking straighten his ass up. But you know what? I thought I better not. He might really get hurt. I was like, no. So of course, me just being stupid and dopey, it's like, well, maybe I should just let him fucking just be. But it didn't work out that way. You know, I thought it would get better, but it just didn't. You know, I really had that hope and faith. You know, I taught him everything that he knew, but he just used it against me. And I told him not to do that. What did he do? He went and used everything against me. Everything. You know what I mean? He tried to use power against me. He tried to use, you know, lightning against me. He's using all this power and trying to just use it against me. And I'm just like, why are you doing this to me? I said, what do you think you need? Why? I thought, well, this is my first experience seeing someone get better. Cause you know, people in recovery are like really about watching people get better, you know, and just really being with them and seeing if it's okay. You know, when you're in recovery, all you people that are in recovery out there, you know, like, you know, when you want to be with someone that's in recovery, you know, and you just want to learn from them, you know, well, this is how it kind of was, but you know, his health got better from the spiritual growth. It was one of my third spiritual awakenings, you know, well, the second spiritual awakening, yeah, is him getting better. And, you know, it just really didn't kind of work out. It just, you know, it really broke my heart. You know what I mean? I thought I was going to be a big part of something better because I really thought he was going to do something with his life. Fuck, I was fucking broke down to being depressed all my life. I just didn't know what to think, right? Because I've been just hurt for a long time. And I thought, well, I don't want nothing to do with this guy. You know, but my heart was still hanging on. But, you know, I was just crying around him lots. And he didn't really seem to care too much, right? He just watched me cry and he'd walk out. You know, like I've told this guy so many things about me, about my past, you know what I mean, about me, you know, with my sexuality and what happened to me in my past. And you know what this fucker had to fucking say? He said I was a fucking pedophile. I was like, fuck you. I said, you know what? I was a kid. I was what, fucking 6, 7, 8 years old having sex with my cousin. Does that make me a fucking pedophile? No, it makes me a lost fucking child. You fucking retard, I said. You know, and he went around telling everyone about my life story, my past. And I was like, holy fuck. I said, this nigger is a nigger. I said, holy fuck, you're a piece of shit. And I thought, wow, what am I going to do with this guy? It's like, well, I'm not about that, you know. And you know, I said, I don't need to have nothing to hide from you. I said, you know, I don't need to fucking hide from you or feel like scared of you. You know, I'm not. So I just stand up around him, right? But, you know, he would start like posing and hitting me and pulling a knife on me and stuff. I thought he was like gangster, but I still wasn't scared of him. I was like, you're just stupid. Fuck. You're dumb. Snap out of it. You're going to hurt me. You're going to hurt me. You want to hurt me? You want to hurt me? It'll be the last thing you fucking do, you kid. You'll have every fucking bone in your fucking body broken if you ever hit me. I did nothing but good to you, you know. And he still imposes, and he still tries to hang out, but he doesn't come around me no more. I think he wants to fight me. I don't know. He's still trying to be the evil antichrist. I don't fucking know why. He's so stupid. Like he doesn't even know how to be an evil antichrist. He doesn't even know what an evil antichrist is. You know, I think an evil antichrist is about like being evil to make people be better. That's what you do, you know? You don't be evil to like fucking destroy the world. You be evil to fucking make people better. You discipline them. That is an evil antichrist, you know? And if they don't listen to you, then you fucking, I don't know, you put them where they fucking gotta go. But even at that, that's not my job. But I told him that's not his job either. So don't put that shit around me. I don't fucking want it. But you know, like disagreed with you know, which some witchcraft. I do disagree with it. I don't agree with sacrificing people. I don't like that stuff. You know, sacrificing animals. I don't agree with that. I think Jesus was good enough. My daddy was good enough. That was good enough. He sacrificed him. Even when they put him on a cross, when they sacrificed him, the heavens were going to come down instantly and they're going to kill the world. You know, they were going to do that. So you guys be careful with that shit. You know what I mean? You guys want to sacrifice, you be sacrificing the wrong people or human or whatever it is. And the heavens will may come down and just destroy your ass. Yeah, you don't want to play with that shit. So I don't like that stuff, and I don't need to put up with that. I don't like that stuff, you know. Like I love my family, and I don't want to put up with that, you know. Like when they sacrificed Jesus, yeah, the heavens were gonna come down just like that, man. Just boom, 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 yeah, and just wipe out the world, But Jesus said no. Let it be. That's what he said. He said, "Let it be, and we will be okay." He had his little thing on. He was just dying for everyone. He wanted to die for everyone's all our sins. But he's gonna be back. He's gonna be back. Daddy's gonna. What I'm gonna say is that just I really care for people out there that are having a hard time. Because when you got no one and everyone laughs at you, and the world doesn't care about you, and you're laughing at you and your mom that you're not getting along, and they want to hurt her, they want to hurt someone, and you're laughing, and it's not funny, and you take it very serious. Just don't disrespect any of them. Just because you don't know if that can happen to you. Appreciate your mother, appreciate this, appreciate your father. Respect your brother. Be careful with that neighbor too, right? You can't stick with them all the time. You're trying to end your world. This is something serious that I learned. Like I can't always respect that neighbor. I'm sorry, Dad, but I can't. Because their neighbor is trying to kill me now. But I ain't perfect. But I'm not gonna be perfect. I'm not gonna be. Doesn't mean that he doesn't get to be fucking perfect. He's that against that fucking that motherfucker, right? You can't be fucking using. I'm not perfect. I'm gonna murder you. Fuck you. Oh, fucking pray for your fucking ass to get the fuck. I don't know where your fucking soul's gonna go. That's all I'm gonna say. But it's not gonna be around me. Maybe it'll be coming around me when you die. To learn so. You didn't hang around for a living. You can hang around now. That's all I'm gonna say. Well, I'm just gonna say I love my mother. I love my father. I have my sister. I don't even know them. I'm gonna say that healing in the sweat lodge is the way. Praying to the Creator is the way. That's the way I pray. I pray hard. It's a challenge to me. Sometimes it was too hot. I couldn't make it. I would have to be like, open the door. It's too hot. Would say no. Keep the door closed, right? But that's what we do. We practice the 5 elements, earth, air, fire, water. We bring in the rocks. We bring all of them in at once. 28, 32, whatever, how much you need. All of them at once. And then the first 5, don't say nothing. You don't say anything. You be quiet. Yeah. And when that elder is talking to you, whoever it is, and he tells you to be quiet or shut up, you listen and listen to him. Listen to what he has to say. And sometimes even if he pushes you, like this one elder I used to argue with him, so this old man, I used to just tell him right off in his fat. Did I ever tell him? But it doesn't mean you guys have to do that. That's my problem, right? My is that I like to communicate with people, and if I don't feel like I'm being properly treated, I will make sure that I'm treated very fair, and I will do whatever it takes. Like to treat other people how I like myself, that I've been mistreated all my life. So I just hope that people out there that are struggling, that there's lots of hope for you. I'm a Sagittarius sign, and I'm really trying not to be too confident in myself. I'm really ruling Jupiter. As you can see my hair. But I'm gonna say is that it's not always just about me. And I do love water. I love my water. I love my water sign. I am a water. I'm pretty much about fire and ice. You know what I mean? It's like I can fire it up and ice down. If I melt it. The question is that it needs to be dealt with. Is that intuition, and things will get better. You people that are struggling, don't give up on yourself. And if you need me as a mama, I'll be your mama. I'll be your street mama. But you be good and you listen, because I mean it. I'm not gonna put up with you if you don't want to listen to me, because I'm, I care about myself and I care about how I live and how things go, because I see a pattern. It's not going to be the right kind of pattern, regardless. It's always going to end up the same pattern. It's going to get me in trouble or get us hurt or something. It's not going to look right. It's not going to feel right. And what I'm trying to say is that, it's Know that your mama cares if you that's how you feel because they know people don't have a mother out there. Most people don't have a mother. Should like want a mother. There's one here, and you know, there's lots of mothers out there. Just know that there's other people out there that really care. But I care about my mother. You know what I mean? I really care about my mother, even though she don't like me sometimes or mad at me. I don't care what she says. Because at the end of the day, she's like, "You're not my." I'd be like, "Yeah, so, well, you're still my mother, and I hope we can learn to talk. Because I really correct her and how she talks to me, right? And she don't likes that. She's like, ignore me. I said, no. I said, I'm not gonna like ignore you. I'm gonna like I go to school, mom. I'm gonna be like pretty forward. I'm gonna ask you to like realize what you're saying to me and to try to correct it a bit about it yourself so you can talk and we can have a relationship, hopefully, because I really want to change this cycle in my life. I come from a poor family. We grew up in a ghetto. Saskatoon, Saskatchewan. We grew up fucking in a ghetto, yeah. I didn't like to grow up in a ghetto, but I didn't want to live that life. I don't want to live in that life. It's not a good life to live living in the ghetto, doing all these things, ripping off your friends, especially ripping off out here in Calgary. We don't rip each other off on the street. No. And it's starting to happen. I don't like that. It's not my game. It's not my game. I hang out in Forest Lawn, but right now I'm in like Bridgeland. But I even that, I don't pull any that stuff. I don't do that. What I'm gonna say is that all you people there that are hurting. I hope that you appreciate your mothers, and I hope that you love yourselves. And even if you don't love yourself, just love yourself a little bit, right? And all those people that get the attention, and don't share that with you. Who cares? Though I care. Well, you know what? Like Jesus says, it takes two people to move a mountain, and I'll care if that person doesn't care. Because you know what? That's a greedy fucking emotional bastard. Just put it on him. Don't even spare him. So yeah, and stay in school. Anyway, see ya. I'm out, and all my relations. See ya. Where do I put this? Oh god. Oh okay. Oh Lord. How do I put this? Ding dong. Okay. Nope. Nope. Oh my god. Oh my god. What do I do? What do I do? What do I do? What do I do? Okay.